Hello yogis, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm YogaYely and today I want to share with you a Vinyasa flow. So when you feel ready, make your way into the mat. Let's take a moment here to start our practice to connect with this present moment. A little bit of mindfulness. Namaste. When you're ready, come into your hands and knees. Find your tabletop. Align your wrists on the shoulders and knees hip width apart. And then as you inhale, open the chest, arching the lower back. As you press the top of your feet, round the upper back, broaden the shoulder blades, and full inhale, open the heart, relax the shoulders. Exhale, push and round and drop the head. Inhale, open in the heart. As you exhale, round and push. One more. Deep inhale, open in the heart. Then here as you exhale, step back, keeping the hips on top of your knee. Walk the hands in front of you. Find your puppy pose, shoulder stretch. Just a couple breaths. Just allow the shoulders to open. Let the crown of the head or the forehead to rest on the mat, on a block. And then slowly walk the hands and step into your first downward facing dog. Lifting the hips. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Push the floor away with your hands. Then let's stretch the hips. Take your right leg up and back. Bring it between the hands. Drop the left knee. Low lunge. Hands down. You can bring them on your thigh or reach them all the way up. Maintaining the core strong. Drawing navel in. Then as you exhale, release the hands down. Lift the back leg for high lunge with the fingertips down. Engage your quadriceps. Engage your thighs. And then slowly you're gonna step back to downward facing dog. Let's try that on the left side. Left foot forward, right knee down, low lunge. Pick your choice with your hands and then inhale. Open the heart. Feel strong. Then as you exhale, release the hands down. Tuck your toes, lift the back leg. Engage your thigh. Open the heart. And then exhale slowly back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale, look forward. Then as you exhale, step and walk to the top of your mat, full Uttanasana. Bend the knees if the back of your legs is tight. Let's take a moment or so to feel the body. Lifting your sit bones, take an inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, palms in the center of the heart. Let's try that again, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And you exhale, release. Inhale all the way up, nice and slow. Anchor your heels. Bring the palms in the center as you exhale. Arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Nice and slow, right foot forward, drop the left knee down, low lunge, inhale up. Exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left. Comes forward, arms overhead. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Let's take a vinyasa, nice and slow. Find your plank, engage your thighs. Roll into your tippy toes, bend the elbows for your first chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, hover in the thighs. And then exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward and then walk the left foot 1/3 in for Parsvottanasana. Settle, and then we're gonna do a twist in here. So we're gonna rotate our chest to the right, extend the right arm up, lengthen through the crown of the head and hug the right hip in, and then release. Slowly stepping back into your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. We're gonna try that on the other side. Left foot forward, walk your right foot, Parsvottanasana. Hug the hips in and then rotate the chest to the left. Extend the left arm up. Keep your gaze down if it helps you with the balance, otherwise bring it up. And then slowly release, stepping back. Another Chaturanga Dandasana. Slowly inhale up. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale deeply through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth. Right leg rises as you inhale, and then come into high lunge and prepare yourself here for a twist. We're gonna drop the left hand right under the left shoulder and open the heart to the right. And then release the hand down, stepping back into plank nice and slow. Don't rush it. Take your chaturanga. And then inhale up dog, exhale back to downward facing dog. Left side, reach your left foot up and back in your next inhale. Exhale, bring it forward between the hands, stay high. Engage the core, look up if you want to challenge the balance. And then as you exhale, right hand down, twisting the chest to the left, look up or down, feel the twist, tuck the left hip in, and then release, step back into your plank. Slowly as you exhale, chaturanga, inhale up dog, soften any tension as you exhale back to downward facing dog. Deep inhale, look forward, and then jump to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway, exhale, release. Bend the knees in the next inhale, find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring the hands in the center of the chest, shift the weight into the right foot to extend the left leg for warrior 3, plus a reverse, dropping the left hand, rising the right. And then slowly close the twist, and then bend the top leg to grab for sugar cane. Right hand towards that left foot kick, and then release back into your chair pose. Let's prepare for the other side. Hands in the chest, shifting into warrior 3, extending your right leg. Rotate the chest to the left, spread out the arms. And then release the top hand to grab the back foot, hover and kick back into your chair pose, nice and slow, arms overhead. And then as you exhale, nice and slow, find your way into your Navasana boat pose, sitting bones, pressing chest towards the thigh. Grab the big toes, and if you feel steady as you extend the legs, gently open the legs out to the side, reaching the crown of the head tall. And then slowly we're gonna bring the legs together for a twist. We're gonna start with the left hand outside your right foot and rotate the chest to the right, extending the right arm back. Engage the core in, come back to center. Opposite side, right hand outside your left foot. Extend your left hand to rotate the chest. You can look back to challenge and hold it. And then come back to center slowly. Find your seated happy baby. Yes, those knees are coming in close to the armpits. And then release. Baddha Konasana. Heels together, knees out to the side. Settle and connect to the breath in here. We're gonna come into Janu Sirsasana. So in Janu Sirsasana, we're gonna extend the right leg and bend in the left knee, and then you're gonna drop the chest towards that front leg. Make sure you flex your extended foot, bending the elbows, come all the way up, switching side, extending your left leg and bringing your right foot into the inner thigh. Make sure the neck is in line with the rest of the spine. Nice. And then come all the way up. And then nice and slow, stand up. We're gonna come into our Prasarita Padottanasana. So we're gonna grab the outside of our ankles as you lift your seat bones, inner thighs up. Your crown of the head drops down. Soften the shoulders and let yourself to anchor through the outer edges of your feet. Breathe in. Exhale. Interlace the fingers behind you. It's an option for a shoulder stretch. Continue to anchor your feet down as you lift the pelvis up. And then slowly release those hands. And then come all the way up, transitioning into your downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, we're gonna take one vinyasa again, roll into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Full inhale, up dog or cobra. And then this time as you exhale, press back into your child's pose, balasana, heels pressing down, hips into the heels, fingertips forward. Relax and breathe. Come all the way up. We're gonna come into bridge pose, so we're gonna lay it on our back, keeping our knees together, hands by your side. Make sure your sacrum and the upper back feel supported. When you feel ready, lift the hips up as you inhale. Find your bridge pose. An option is to interlace the fingers as you roll the shoulder blades together. Make sure your breath is flowing. If you want to try the option for floating bridge, bring your hands below your lower back. Squeezing shoulder blades, bringing the elbows in. And then you're going to slightly bend the knees above the hips and extend the legs. Your breath is very flowing and natural. And then slowly release and bring the hips all the way back down. Take a moment to hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side before we go into our supine pigeon on the right side. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh, and then collapse everything. Twist into the left, extend your right arm. You can rest your left hand on top of your right ankle. As you come back to center, switch inside. Give it a try on the opposite direction, so extending the left arm. Or you can grab your right heel or ankle or toes and just allow the twist to do its magic here. And then slowly you're gonna release and come into your happy baby, grabbing the outer edges of your feet, pulling those knees towards the ground, kicking the hands and your foot together. And then close into Supta Baddha Konasana. Heels touch, knees out to the side, one hand on the chest, one on the belly. Take a couple breaths to settle the mind, to feel the sensations of the practice in the body. And when you feel ready, let's prepare for our final relaxation, Shavasana, extending the legs right in front of you. Arms by your side, palms up or down, and let the breath be. And connect to the sensations of the body as you rest your heels, your pelvis, your shoulders, and your head. Enjoy a moment of silence. I'm just feeling a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more centered. Start deepening the breath, moving your toes, your fingers, reaching the arms overhead in the next inhale, grabbing opposite elbows. And then as you exhale, bend the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around as you hug and rock side to side. Roll into your right side, keep your head on there, and your right arm like a pillow. And when you feel ready, come all the way up to your comfortable seated. Bring the palms together in the center of your heart and take a moment here to bow your head to seal your practice with infinite gratitude for this practice that allows to stay present and focused. Thank you, yogis, for practicing with me. Namaste. I hope to see you again. Feel free to check out my Instagram account and YouTube account, YogaYely.